All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Platonic Podcast. I am your co-host, Chris.
And I'm Andree.
And we are here to basically kind of give you a rundown of what this is, because we have started a new channel called the Platonic Pals, where we have included the Platonic Podcast, which is something we're planning on doing here. Not only this, we're planning on uploading some other stuff, potentially like playing video games together, things like that, of that nature. Just kind of stuff that's interesting to us, as well as for anyone else that wants to watch.
That'd be willing to submit themselves to this.
Yeah, that wants to waste their time watching us be dumb. So yeah, that's just kind of how we wanted to get started here. So you go.
All right.
Yeah, you too.
I'm trying to phrase it. You just fart again.
No, that was my phone.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, just so you know, this is not our first rodeo.
Oh, that is true. That is very true.
This isn't our first go at.
Yeah.
Or go about. I don't know the exact terminology.
Is fine.
This is not the first time we've done this whole YouTube thing. A couple years back.
We used to be incredibly famous YouTubers.
Incredibly famous.
We
We were stacked in subscribers.
Oh yeah, stacked.
It all went downhill, however, after
the incident.
Chris's cocaine addiction.
Cocaine addiction was. It's actually very tough recovering, but but you know we're getting there. So.
Yeah, he actually did some this morning.
Yeah, it's part of the recovery. You can't
use a little bit
withdrawal.
No.
Exactly. Yeah, that's actually why I have enough energy right now. That's why I was feeling a little all right to record the podcast.
Right.
So
cocaine.
Thank you, cocaine.
Yeah, this episode is sponsored by cocaine.
Cocaine. Yeah.
It's in your Coke. It's in your cane. Cocaine.
You know, Coke has sugar cane in it. Anyways.
But for real talk.
I don't have a cocaine. I've never done cocaine.
We're just kidding. But
yes.
We kind of stopped. I don't know why exactly we stopped. I think I don't know if it was burnout. I don't know if it was just things getting too hectic or
it's interesting to talk about.
Getting in the way.
Yeah.
But we used to run some video game channels, mostly Minecraft. That was definitely the scene back then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. It was very
stuff has
popular.
really changed now. Like, I feel like back then, Minecraft was so popular that anybody with like a potato microphone could, which was us, get on their computer, play a couple rounds with their friends, and then get subscribers. I mean, you might not reach like PewDiePie levels of subscribers. We certainly did not.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a different scene back then where I'm not too familiar with the gaming scene now on YouTube. I'm sure it's predominantly things like Fortnite, I guess.
Oh yeah.
If that's
Fortnite. I think
still
it's
a thing people watch.
People also do kind of styles like this. Like just kind of talking like it's kind of like a podcast in a way, just kind of talking and having
like
fun.
Commentaries.
Yeah,
and things like
and
that.
people can be kind of fans of certain individuals, that upload or like their humor style, comedy style.
The
and everything.
scene has definitely changed since we've last been on here as creators.
Yes.
As users, I've changed what kind of stuff I watch. But yeah, our experience with YouTube was definitely more on the gaming side of things back then. We amassed a good amount of subscribers, I would say. I mean,
he got more than me.
Okay, I mean it's not a numbers game.
You can say the number. Go
it's
for
not
it.
a numbers.
No,
game.
I'm not jealous.
It's literally nothing. It's like 2,000 subscribers.
Oh, it's just literally nothing. It's like 2,000. I got 1,000 subscribers.
That's a lot.
This man doubled my subscribers, and I don't, I'm not salty or anything, but like, I'm just a little curious as to.
Well, the thing is, you had more comments than I did. More consistent comments.
That's because I was a great entertainer. Actually, I had a lot of comments on his channel as well, where they were hoping they were not big fans of me. They would tell him to continuously kill me in the next game, steal all my items without me knowing, and stuff like that.
I mean, I also got a lot of hate as well.
Oh yeah, he was kind of. We played predominantly Pixelmon, which was a big thing because that was rising a lot back in the day.
If you're unsure what Pixelmon is, it is a mod for Minecraft.
Yes.
Which adds Pokemon into it, so it's kind of like playing a whole Pokemon game inside of Minecraft.
It was very, very fun, but that, like, if you looked, like, the views and all that would go crazy for Pixelmon, and everything else is like a few hundred views, you know, sometimes a little more, a few likes. But Pixelmon was like, that basically is what got us our subscribers and everything. Yeah. But yeah, and Andree was kind of, you know, a little bit of a noob. in
I had never
days.
played Pokemon prior.
Yeah, so he wouldn't know much of the stuff, and I knew a good chunk of Pokemon material.
And this was us in high school. I don't know if we mentioned that, but we were in high school. We did it for like 2-3 years.
I think it was 2.
It was like 2 years. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you kept it going a little longer than I did. Andree did some solo stuff as well, which was
horrible.
No, it was actually extremely, like, his editing and stuff was actually extremely impressive. Like, I was like looking at it, I was like, wow. It was very crazy. He got, I don't know.
It was just grueling having to sit there and record things by yourself.
Yes, that is why actually we're doing this.
I don't think I'm the entertainer type by myself.
It gets very stressful.
Even with 2 people, I am the lesser of entertainers.
That's not true. It's a collab. Well, here's the thing, because I think it is easier when you have someone else, regardless. Like,
to kind of vibe with, and
and when you don't know what to say, it gets a little easier to come up with something together, which I think is good. Which is why we're doing it. That's why we called it the Platonic Pals, because it's a couple of pals. Because it's
who are platonic.
Who are platonic.
We want to reiterate that.
Yes,
we are. There's no attraction between us.
I mean, yeah, like, to a degree.
You are an attractive man.
Yeah, and I think you're an attractive male as well.
Well, thank you.
But to a degree, you know, of course, everyone... there's no complete platonics, you know? Like, there's always something.
There's a little spark.
Yeah, you know? Exactly. It's instinct.
Yeah.
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 Of course.
It's normal.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, that is why we are creating this together. We think it is going to be a fun idea, just kind of having fun, I guess, vibing.
And we'll see how it goes, because like we said, the scene has definitely changed.
It has changed.
I don't know what people search for nowadays. I don't know what you have to really do with your titles and your thumbnails and
a lot of it's
your
like
description, all that to
clickbait.
Get. It definitely is clickbait, and I do not like clickbait.
I don't either, but I feel like down the line, if we do end up getting popular, down the line, we're probably going to use clickbait.
So you're ready to do clickbait?
Well, no,
with the red circle,
no,
and the red
and like
arrow, and no, absolutely
and like when
not.
you put your face on there and you got your hands
shocked and like an emoji,
like
a shocked emoji.
Well, here's the thing.
Thumbnail.
I think here's what I'm thinking. Like, as of now, I'm like, no, that's too much. It's ridiculous. Why would someone do that? But like, thinking about it in the future, it's like, hey, doing that gets us like this much more money, so you might as well.
So you are
that's
willing
not what
to
I'm
sell
saying.
Out.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just when you compare it, it's like, well, I'd rather just, you know, do something small to get a bigger way out, I guess, of it. You know what I mean? Like, I think in a way I can see it happening, because I feel like every single YouTuber gets to that point where they start doing it. And
that's when you start to see the money signs.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I'm not saying I don't want to be cocky or anything, because this could end up like a complete failure in the future. So that is a possibility. Although we did invest some money on these microphones, so we got to keep our fingers crossed that it's not gonna come down to that, because they were like $40, and that's not something to sneeze at. That's a large.
I don't think you should sneeze at anything, really.
Well, you can't control it sometimes, Andree.
Oh, I think anybody with.
So you're not the type to say "bless you" when someone sneezes.
No, I'm saying you shouldn't sneeze at things.
Well, of course not.
You're gonna sneeze at something. You sneeze
here's what I do.
Inside of your jacket.
Whenever I sneeze, I actually do you do that? I lift my elbow. Not my elbow. What's this called? The opposite side of the elbow?
Your elbow pit.
Your elbow pit. I lift my elbow pit into my face so I can sneeze into it.
My thing with that, if I am wearing, I never do that. Because, number one, I think that if you are to sneeze and things come projectiling out of your body,
right. That's correct.
They will get stuck on said location where you sneezed, right?
That is true.
So I think that your elbow pit is pretty visible if you get snot or saliva on there.
Okay.
So what I do is, if I'm wearing a jacket, I will sneeze inside. Like, I will this part with the zipper,
the flap,
like the flap, like where you open it and close it, whatever. Yeah. You'll open it up. I just sneeze in there. I feel like it's even more sanitary. Mm-hmm. Or if I'm not wearing a jacket or an open shirt of sorts, I will just sneeze inside of my shirt. Like I'll open up my neck hole, my neck. I will open up my neck hole, my head hole.
Yes.
And I'll just sneeze inside
your shirt.
And yeah, because otherwise I feel like if you sneeze into your elbow pit, it's just gonna still come out here, not here.
Well, I guess it depends, because like personally,
people are gonna see that.
When I sneeze, I don't usually see like a large amount of snot coming out of it. Like it's not anything crazy, like maybe a few drops or so. So I don't see it as a big deal. But I get what you mean, and I do think it's a valid point. That's why whenever I tend to see people, I actually try and sneeze on top of them, so that way they can understand that I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want to hide it. It's just a natural thing.
Okay, so you're just open about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. No. I'm not like I go out of my way to sneeze on the people, so they know that it's not something I'm hiding.
Okay, so you just want to be an honest, upfront person.
Exactly.
And you know what? And you are increasing their immune system. You're strengthening their immune system.
That's exactly true. And
so they should be thankful.
They should, but they usually are not.
Well, they need to educate themselves.
Of course,
you're helping them.
Well,
out.
Here's the thing: I'm a very humble person, and I like
extremely humble. I mean, he's not as humble as me, but I will say that you are pretty humble.
Well, I mean, that's
not. It's
debatable. Anything's debatable, So,
well,
yeah, but here's the thing. when I sneeze on top of someone, you got to think of it in the sense of like, I am so humble that I don't care if they start screaming at me.
Okay.
I know I'm benefiting them in the future, so you know what? You do you. I'm gonna do me by sneezing on you.
A lot of people would see that act as an expression of you submitting. No, not submitting. Of you asserting your dominance on them.
Yeah.
But I thought you were trying to be humble.
Oh, no. Well, here's the thing. You got to kind of keep it at a mixed ratio.
At a mixed ratio.
Yes.
Okay. So you try to balance your humility with your dominance by sneezing on people.
Yeah, exactly. I try and so sometimes I do decide to sneeze on people. If there is someone sneezing as well in the vicinity, I'll try and run up to them so I can catch it on me as well. So I can keep it kind of even, keep myself a little humble. Uh-huh. They can assert their dominance that way as well. While I can
Are you okay with people asserting their dominance on you? Of them sneezing on you?
I told you I run into the.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
If there is someone sneezing, I will zoom over there.
You'll get right in there. You move their elbow pit out of the way and put your face in
Yes, I will literally grab their arm and put it down and put my face in their way.
Just so you can get sneezed on.
Yes, exactly. Because again, it's not anything to do with I'm trying to be humble. Again, let them assert their power.
And strengthen your immune system.
Exactly, and I want you got to do a little bit. Sometimes you got to do some stuff for yourself. So, I got to benefit myself in some way. So, yeah.
I agree. I like that viewpoint.
Thank you.
It's strengthening of immune systems is a very important thing because viruses and bacteria are becoming very resistant nowadays.
That's true. That is very true.
Especially when people take antibiotics when they don't need to.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Well,
actually... I actually do that, honestly, like on the real.
That's bad. That's really bad.
I didn't say it was good, but it is something I do. Every single morning I take an allergy pill. I take a headache reliever because I always have a headache. I feel like I'm gonna get a headache, so I just
hold on. So you take pain reducers like acetaminophen or ibuprofen.
I take Aleve.
Aleve.
Yes.
Pre-headache.
Somewhat. Okay, here's the thing. I get headaches pretty easily. And sometimes I know, like, I'm going to get a headache soon, so...
Okay, so you don't take it out of habit, like, you wake up, here's my Aleve.
Well, here's what I...
feel the pain coming,
most of the time,
I think I'm
most of the time, I take one, but there's a few times where, like, you know what? I don't need one today, so I avoid it.
Okay.
But I took one today because I felt like I had a headache.
Okay.
Yeah. I do take it most of the time, though, which is wrong. I should not do that.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, that's not even an antibiotic, what I mean by that.
Sure.
That's just medicine. Like that's like a pain reliever, which I also don't think you should just do for.
I mean, it's not good regardless.
But antibiotics, like the really strong medicines, that are anti.
Oh yeah, no, those ones are. They look more colorful and nice. The Aleve. They're nice and blue.
Yeah, no. Yeah. These when you abuse them, really, and you take them without actually needing them, you are creating... You're essentially going to create super bacteria and super viruses that are going to be resistant to that type of antibiotic.
Yeah, it's going to mess it up to where they don't even affect.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the problem with people.
Yeah, it is something that's wrong
like that.
And that
especially when let's say they have the flu and they take an antibiotic.
Yeah.
No, the flu is
there's nothing can get rid of the flu. It's just time.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That was really crazy to me when I first heard that.
It's a viral infection. Antibiotic is going to do absolutely nothing for a viral infection. You know?
That's true. That is very...
Did your computer die? Okay.
No, it is alive.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. That kind of reminded me, because you know how there's like the differences in vitamins, like the gummy vitamins and stuff like that? Mm-hmm. They look very nice and like, children should eat them. But if you eat a large amount of them, they can be hazardous to your health. Is that correct?
I would have to say yes, but I don't think
I'm pretty sure
you're at risk if you eat that many.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't think that like I feel like if you're supposed to take 2 a day and you take 4, you're not gonna.
No, of course, no. For that's
if
fine.
You eat the whole bottle, maybe.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I had an incident.
Did you know that vitamin supplements are actually useless?
Listen, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because you get a lot of vitamins from your food already.
Oh, and there's a certain threshold?
Well, it's not necessarily a threshold. It's just they're kind of useless. Like the vitamin C, it does nothing for your immune system, and it does nothing for colds or help you. Like, you remember Emergency or Airborne?
No.
You remember Airborne?
No.
It's like a vitamin C boost.
I don't know if I ever took any vitamin C boosts.
Just letting you know, it doesn't help.
Thank you.
It's a placebo, really.
That's crazy. Does it taste good, though?
Yeah, it does.
Then that's something. No, but I actually had an incident with gummy bears where I think I saw like a post on iFunny or something. And they were like, did you know that
Wait, you use iFunny?
This was a long time ago.
Okay.
This was a somewhat long... I mean, it wasn't too long ago. I was old enough to where I should not have done it. But the post...
No person in 2020 should be using iFunny.
No, it was not 2020. It was before. It was probably like 5.
No person past 2015 should be using iFunny.
I don't think it was iFunny, but it was something stupid like 9gag.
Just kidding. I don't want to gatekeep people.
I used to use iFunny a lot though in
same here.
Like the beginning of high school.
Yes.
Okay, but here's what I'm thinking. When I read a post and it said something like, did you know that you can actually eat as many gummy bears as you want, like vitamin gummy bears, because they actually cause no hazards to you because they're for kids. And so like they...
And you believed it.
I 100% believed it, and I ate the whole bottle.
Stop.
It was like half the bottle. I literally was eating it like candy. Like I had the bottle and I was...
Because somebody on iFunny...
Yeah, it was something I should not have believed, and I definitely should have.
So what happened?
I ate it all, and I felt kind of weird, and then I searched it up, and I read that it is actually hazardous. I was like, oh, okay.
How old were you?
I was too old. I don't remember exactly my age.
18.
No, it was not 18. I think
17.
The highest I was like 15. It could have been less. Actually, it could have been more. It could have been it could have been 17 or 16.
So somebody on the internet said, "Hey, eat all the vitamins that you want."
Well, they said it doesn't cause any issues. So I was like, I really was craving some sweets, and I was like, this is perfect.
Was it a comment? Or was it
I don't remember.
A meme, like a post?
I thought, for some reason, I have like a post in my head, but I'm not too sure. It was a while ago. I just remember the complete like fright I had when I searched it up. I probably should have searched it before I downed half the bottle.
Yeah.
But I didn't, and I ended up fine. So, maybe they were right. Maybe it's not as hazardous as people say. I don't think you should take the chance, but it's previous experience. It gives you something. So you know. I know now, not in the future, to eat a whole bottle of gummy bears, the vitamin gummy bears.
Interesting. Well, yes. I have some vitamin supplements.
Oh, great.
I take a multivitamin, and I take that one because my mother bought it for me. And if I don't take one, chances are she'll, in a couple years or a couple months, she'll see that the bottle is still full, and she'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you have not taken your multivitamins." And then I'll have to be like, "Mom, you don't want to go through that. You might as well,
so just eat
whatever. It's not going to hurt me." And a zinc. No, not zinc. Yes, zinc. No. Omega. No.
Oh, I take omega.
Wait. Krill oil.
I don't know what you went through. Every single possibility.
Krill oil, and I think krill oil contains either zinc or something
that's good for you.
That I've been taking a lot because now I am trying to grow my hair out. It supposedly it helps boost your hair growing abilities.
I've been taking biotin. I don't know.
Okay, that's better.
yeah, biotin. Is biotin. I don't know how to. I feel like I say biotin. I say there's like 3 ways to say it: biotin, biotin, or biotin.
Biotin.
I don't know which one to say, but I just try to say it quick. But I take that. I have like a whole set of things I take in the morning where I take like omega, calcium, biotin. There's more. I take like this garlic extract that's good for your heart. There's something else too.
Is your heart good?
I assume so. I was like, I'm not gonna take any chances. That one, surprisingly, it's like a small little ball. It's the smallest one, but it's the hardest one to swallow. It just feels too strong, even with water, even though it's the smallest one.
Even with water. Do you take your vitamins typically without water?
I actually used to. Yes.
That's horrible.
I used to literally.
Someone died like that.
Really?
Well, I don't quote me on that. I don't know if they actually died, but I do know that they went to the hospital because
that makes sense.
It damaged their windpipe or something.
I used to. I still can. I can usually I would okay. I don't want to go out of my way to get water. I'll just swallow the whole thing. So I used to literally take.
Do you build up your saliva before?
No.
Get like a nice pool of saliva, then swallow.
I feel like it's low key kind of harder. I feel like it's easier to just gulp. Just gulp it all down. I feel like it just kind of slips down pretty easy. Because all it is really a mental. It doesn't
hurt your throat?
It did at first, but it's a mental thing. Really, is all it is. So once you get used to it, that's basically it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
It is interesting. I got used to it, and it's something I'm kind of proud of. I think it puts me ahead in, compared to a lot of other people. So, I've evolved in a better way, I think.
We just want to say that we are not medical professionals.
We are not. Actually, do not do this. Do not do this at all.
Do not do anything that we talked about.
I'm stupid. I ate half a bottle of gummy bears.
And take your vitamins.
Yes, take your vitamins.
Don't listen to me.
That's all him. I don't know if he's right or not. That's all.
Well, I just watched an Adam Ruins Everything episode.
I love Adam Ruins Everything.
And you didn't see the vitamin episode?
I did not watch it. I actually don't. I only watch it when it pops up on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I go on Facebook very rarely.
He was the one that popped that bubble for me. But, hey, take your vitamins. They're not going to hurt you.
Yeah, take them.
Chances are they're probably not going to help you, but they're probably also not going to hurt you.
Just take your vitamins. They taste good.
Take your medicine. Drink water.
Drink water while taking your pills.
Health is wealth.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you do want to drink water for real. That's something I do not do enough of, so I recommend it. It's good for your health.
Well, you have good skin, considering you don't drink a lot of water.
No, I really don't. I have to apply soap and lotion every day.
Well, I think you should apply soap every day.
Well, here's the thing.
I've never seen you with acne. I don't recall a time where I've seen a pimple on your face. I have one right now.
Had pimples.
Right there.
I see it.
There's not a time. There's not a time when I don't have a pimple on my face, and it's horrible because I wash my face. I use a pore cleanser.
I need to do that more. Yeah.
I use an acne whatchamacallit, lotion, moisturizer.
Yeah.
I do a mask, I do a scrub, and my face is still absolute garbage.
I don't think it's garbage. I think it just takes some time. It's hard.
My T-zone is really bad.
What's the T-zone again?
Your forehead and your nose. Because
my nose is pretty bad.
Where?
It has some white heads and stuff, or black heads.
I have a pore strip.
Actually, I've been wanting to use pore strips more. I don't use them really at all.
They're really satisfying.
They look and they leave it so smooth.
They are so satisfying. It is so gross, but it's so satisfying peeling it off and seeing all that gunk come out of your nose.
You're making me want to do it right now.
Well, if you want to do it, I have a whole bunch. If you want to do a pore strip.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
We can do masks.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds really
Let's have
nice.
A little
self-care?
Self-care. I don't know why I was going to say DIY. A little self-care moment. A spa moment.
No, that's definitely nice for sure. I think we can do that right about now because I think we should probably start to end this.
Start to wrap things up?
Yeah, start wrapping this up because my computer has about 4% left. So
thank you for not bringing a charger.
Yeah, of course, As you know, I'm very reliable. So
thank you guys for joining us to this episode was all over the place.
Oh yeah,
I would say
for sure.
It's definitely more of an introduction episode into our channel, into this podcast. series, I guess we will. You could definitely expect a lot of tangents. I guess we'll try to keep our topics more consistent next time. We can go on for longer about each topic.
Yeah, no, for sure.
More category or individualized into each episode. But this was just like a
test run,
kind of like a test run, kind of like a let's just do it, let's get it over with, let's get comfortable with it, and let's introduce ourselves, let people know what we're all about.
Yes, and so hopefully in the future we'll be doing this a lot better, with better quality, with how we are handling it and all that, because it is the first one, so you don't want to expect the most amazing stuff from it, but it's something.
I mean, you want to expect.
Well, okay, no. I mean, as of the first episode, is,
right.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to say this is bad. You should stop watching. But at this point, you might as well. It's the end of it. But yeah. We'll just see. We'll hopefully get better as time goes on here.
But hey, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe.
Yes, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to, you can also leave a like. Comment,
drop a like,
drop a little like in there. Smash that like
whatever
button.
You want to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't know what people say nowadays.
Smash that like button.
Make sure you hit that like button down below, and that apparently bell notifications.
Yeah, turn those notifications on, bro. You want to hear
that wasn't a thing back then. I don't remember.
That is kind of new.
I don't remember saying that back then, but hey, turn on those bell notifications if you want.
If you want, it is your decision.
You need consent.
Yes, for sure.
Consent if you want to turn on the bell notifications. You may do that. You are at liberty.
Same goes with subscribing and liking the video. I give you
permission.
Yes.
If you have our permission to subscribe. Just letting you know.
Yes. It is kind of recommended if you want to.
Right.
But it is a little recommended.
It's not enforced, but
recommend.
It'd be nice.
Yes, for sure. If you want to support us. So
and Patreon. Sure. Just kidding. We don't have that yet. But what is that anyway?
It's actually cool. You can put exclusive content, and people pay a certain amount per month.
So a paywall.
In a way, but it's more supportive. It's more like the actual fans who want to support you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ahead of
ourselves. We got to learn YouTube all over again.
Yeah, exactly. It's a new process.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us.
Yes, thank you
we
all
hope to see you guys soon. Take care now.
All right. Bye-bye.
Holy